Look, if you want a good relationship, you gotta start leading. And I see this in guys a lot where you kind of expect the girl to just magically be perfect for you. And no, things take work. And someone has to choose to lead that relationship. And it's probably not gonna be her. Like, it kind of has to be you. And what does that mean? That means, like, if you guys are fighting, you can set the precedence and set the standard of how your relationship goes by leading it well. So if you get mad, talk it out. Let her know that you feel anger and that you're choosing a different response. And maybe she gets mad. And instead of reacting and getting mad with her, you say, hey, I want to hear you. I really want to hear what you have to say. But there's so much anger in you right now that I can't hear you. I want you to first figure out your emotions. And then if she doesn't, you tickle her. Maybe she gets even more mad, and that's okay. And then you just annoy her until she finally snaps out of it. And once she snaps out of it, then you say, all right, hey, sounds like we can talk now. That is leading, because you then set the precedence of, in our relationship, we won't allow for anger and issues to happen. And this is ultimately, it just shocks me that there's so much bad relationships out there, and it's not because you guys aren't compatible, it's because someone's not leading the relationship. So ultimately, when I look at relationships and I look at marriages, I just think that there's so much love that could be had if someone would just choose to lead, and it's usually the guy. Sometimes it's a girl, whatever, but it needs to be someone. And so learn to lead the relationship and shift your mindset where you think that something's just going to happen. It needs to be someone needs to lead. So ultimately, I created this channel because I saw this problem, and I want to help men figure out how to start leading in their relationships and marriages and start working on the problems and tackling them so that they can get to the root of the issue and stop it. It's just like I shared in my other video about not allowing bad attitudes in relationships. Just like the whole example with the dogs, you let a dog chew a shoe, and it'll just continue and it'll wreak havoc. But if you can stop it early on, and that's leading, you can create a marriage that's just blissful and beautiful